cold front approaches on Tuesday and crosses the area Tuesday night before stalling over the mid-Atlantic for Wednesday through the end of the week. What is currently Tropical Storm Debbie will gradually lift north and will... The National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lackawanna County in northeastern Pennsylvania, west central Wayne County in northeastern Pennsylvania, until 7:30 p.m. At 7 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Carbondale, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Carbondale, Archbald, German, Mayfield, South Canyon, Waymark, Vandling, Compton, Tompkinsville, and Cortez. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Heavy rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. for the following county: Wayne, Pennsylvania. The following is a flood watch statement. Flood watch in effect from Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday morning. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is possible? Where portions of southern Connecticut, including the following areas: northern Fairfield, northern Middlesex, northern New Haven, northern New London, southern Fairfield, southern Middlesex, southern New Haven and southern New London, northeast New Jersey, including the following areas: eastern Bergen, eastern Essex, eastern Passaic, eastern Union, Hudson, western Bergen, western Essex, western Passaic and western Union, and southeast New York, including the following areas: Bronx, Kings, Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, northeast Suffolk, northern Nassau, northern Queens, northern Westchester, northwest Suffolk, Orange, Putnam, Richmond, Staten Island, Rockland, southeast Suffolk, southern Nassau, southern Queens, southern Westchester, and southwest Suffolk. When, from Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday morning. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Creeks and streams may rise out of their banks. Flooding may occur in urban areas quickly. Extensive street flooding and flooding of creeks and rivers are possible. Additional details: heavy rainfall results in the potential for flooding. While much of the flooding is expected to be localized, significant flooding is possible due to rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour, especially along fast-responding rivers and streams, and in more urbanized locations. http://www.weather.gov/safety/ flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop.
Called in to break up an encampment and the occupation of an...
In Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Mercer County, southwestern Monmouth County, southwestern Middlesex County, southeastern Bucks County, and southeastern Pennsylvania until 4 p.m.
And why didn't you tone?
3:23 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located over Ewing or near Trenton, moving east at 15 miles per hour.
That's why.
Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source: radar indicated.
I just got home.
Impact: damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Trenton, Ewing, Princeton, Highttown, Cranberry, Pennington, Yardley, Allentown, Washington Crossing, Princeton Meadows, Windsor, Plainsboro Center, Woodside, Edinburgh, Whitehorse, Mercerville, Hamilton Square, Lawrenceville, Kingston, Dayton, and Levittown. This includes the following highways: New Jersey Turnpike near Exit 8, Interstate 195 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 10, Interstate 295 in New Jersey between mile markers 58 and 76, For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
And it was just raining outside. Like, I just came home. Right? Came home a little while ago. Like, it was sunny, but, you know, then it was raining. Briefly sunny, and now I'm seeing more clouds coming in. So we're going to have to brace ourselves. I think there's more alerts coming. Another one?
In northeast New Jersey right now, but we will have potential for some more storms.
Warning for western Suffolk County in southeastern New York, southeastern Nassau County in southeastern New York until 4:15 p.m.
Whoa!
Could see more significant flash
10-10 Winds was just talking about this.
We're over Lindenhurst, moving east at 10 miles
10-10
per hour.
Winds called it.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated.
Bet this is going to be for Long Beach.
Impact, minor hail damage to
Calling it.
vehicles.
Watch, they're going to
possible.
say Long Beach.
Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Babylon and Gilgo State Park around 3:40 p.m. Robert Moses State Park and Cottree State Park around 3:50 p.m. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter inside a strong building. Stay away from windows.
Okay.
A special Marine...
Isn't it a weird coincidence
334. No surprises here. Democrats
that between
are cheering
3:32 and 3:33, now it's 3:34, right? The meteorologist on 10-10 Winds was just talking about severe thunderstorms possibly moving through Suffolk County, and he got it right. I had a feeling this was next.
The National
SMW
Weather
had to get
Service
issued.
in New York has issued a special marine warning for Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York out 20 nautical miles. Fire Island Inlet to Morges Inlet, New York out 20 nautical miles. Long Island South Shore Bays until 4:30 p.m.
Yep.
At
I knew
3:34
it.
p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Fire Island Inlet, moving east at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. The severe thunderstorm will be near Fire Island Inlet around 3:40 p.m. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater, large hail, high waves, lightning, and heavy rain are expected with the storm. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects.
Whoa.
The coastal waters forecast from...
And I want to mention, earlier there was an SVA issued. You see the blinking light on the Midland? KZZ31 toned that for Bergen and Essex. Good job, Mount Holly, at least.
County, northwestern New Jersey, Somerset County in northern New Jersey, northwestern Middlesex County in northern New Jersey, until 5:15 p.m. At 4:32 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Somerville, or 9 miles west of Somerville, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and any size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roof, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include New Brunswick, Somerville, Somerset, East Brunswick, Bridgewater, North Brunswick, Middlesex, Bound Brook, Manville, Flemington, Millstone, Skillman, Flagtown, Belmead, Martinsville, North Brunswick Township, Kendall Park, Clover Hill, Society Hill, and South Plainfield. This includes the following highways: New Jersey Turnpike near Exit 10, Interstate 78 in New Jersey between mile markers 38 and 42, Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 5 and 19. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In addition to hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
I thought the scroll was on here.
A severe thunderstorm
Oh boy. Whoa! And that's some nummy you just got toned.
A special marine warning for Long Island Sound west of New Haven, Connecticut, Port Jefferson, New York, until 5:30 p.m. At 4:33 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Execution Rocks, moving east at 5 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly...
Yeah, here's the scroll.
Large hail could result in structural damage. The severe thunderstorm will be near Baxter Estates, Execution Rocks, Hempstead Harbor, Mamaroneck Harbor, and Manhasset Bay around 4:40 p.m. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater, large hail, high waves, lightning, and heavy rain are expected with the storm. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects.
And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Chow.
David Navarro. We'll have those stories in a moment. We're going to begin, though, with an AccuWeather alert. And right now, we are tracking the threat for flooding downpours that could cause a messy evening commute. Parts of the area could get up to 5 inches of rain by tomorrow morning.
Governor Hochul is taking no chances. 100 members of the National Guard are on standby, ready to heed any hard-hit areas. There's also hundreds of trucks ready to respond to calls for water rescues and downed trees. Here in New York City, a travel advisory is in effect right now through tomorrow morning. All 3 major airports are also at a standstill right now, with ground stops in effect for Newark, JFK, and LaGuardia. Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg is here now tracking with what we can expect. Lee.
All right, Liz. All right, some of you are seeing sun. Some of you are getting soaked. You don't want to drive into any of these downpours this afternoon. It's getting pretty dangerous in parts of the area. We have a dual threat with flash flooding, but also damaging winds because we got hot today. So we got severe storms as well. But right now, let's get right into it. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. That's until 4:15. So another 14 minutes or so. Babylon, West Islip being impacted down to Fire Island. Lots of lightning and heavy downpours. And by the way, we basically have had flash flood warnings on top of severe thunderstorm warnings. And that's what we have in parts of Middlesex and Monmouth County, Mercer County as well. That severe thunderstorm goes until 4:45, capable of producing 60-mile-per-hour gusts, maybe some penny or nickel-sized hail. To the north, just more scattered showers. You see a few downpours over Orange and into Westchester and Fairfield, but there are more on the way, and you can see all these heavy downpours which have caused lots of damage over parts of Pennsylvania. So what will happen is the storms that are focused over central New Jersey right now will start to expand northward through the evening hours, and we'll have waves of these heavy thunderstorms and downpours, and also some more downpours that'll go until maybe 11 or midnight, and then we'll start to see things weaken because we're losing the daytime heating. So I think the threat really is between about midnight and 2 a.m. So flood watches go until tomorrow morning. We also have heat advisories out, and then flood advisories, coastal Connecticut and parts of Long Island. You see the severe thunderstorm watch, that'll take us until 11 o'clock tonight. So we actually got to 90, 20th time of the season, and it's feeling like we're in the upper 90s to near 100 to the south and west. These storms will extinguish that heat, but the advisory will go until late evening. So the bottom line is you've got a rough evening ahead with scattered heavy thunderstorms. Rainfall rates can go 1 to 2 inches an hour and cause flash flooding. Isolated severe storms can produce damaging wind gusts. These stronger storms will weaken as we get to the midnight hour.
Just got the TV signal back on Channel 7. What we got here? The trifecta!
Central Huntington County in northwestern New Jersey. Central New Jersey, South Central Somerset County, northern New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm just losing the signal.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Lawrenceville, or near Trenton, moving east at 10 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size
At least
hail.
I'm catching it.
Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible.
At least you toned.
Locations impacted include Trenton, South Brunswick, Ewing, Princeton, Highttown, Cranberry, Pennington, New Hope, Yardley, Hopewell, Rocky Hill, Washington Crossing, Princeton Meadows, Windsor, Kingston, Dayton, Plainsboro Center, Woodside, Edinburgh, and Kendall Park. This includes the following highways: New Jersey Turnpike near Exit 8A, Interstate 295 in New Jersey between mile marker 64 and 76. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In addition to hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
By the way, guys, I just heard thunder. So now...
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine...
You be quiet, Paul. Back to topic at hand, guys. I just heard thunder. I don't know, guys. Are the 5 boroughs next? That is a very good question, because the wind is definitely blowing outside of my house. So I really think the 5 boroughs could be next. Called it. Upton issues that a strong thunderstorm will impact, let's call it, Bronx, Manhattan through 5:30. Yep. You never know. This could be updated. And it looks like this is also going to include southern Westchester County. This is also going to include northwestern Nassau County. And in New Jersey, the George Washington Bridge. Yep. Just like what Lee Goldberg was talking about.
Our turbulent afternoon continues, and I want to point out a few trouble spots here. We've had anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches of rain right along the LIE in places like Medford and Brentwood, all the way eastward just north of Brookhaven. Another trouble spot from Middlesex to Monmouth County, where we've put down 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall. Right now, a severe thunderstorm has been moving over Fire Island. Not classified as severe anymore, but it's tremendous rains and big-time lightning near Bayshore. And what's happened is what we talked about at the beginning of the show. The storms are starting to form a little bit farther to the north and west. Initially, they were on a sea breeze front, but now it's pouring over parts of the Bronx near City Island. Looks like Fort Lee is a tough go across the GWB and in Stamford, Connecticut as well. Then we have flash flood warnings on top of severe thunderstorm warnings, and that's for Mercer, Middlesex, Monmouth County. You see anywhere near, let's say, Keansburg and Homedale, and then stretching down to Neptune. It's almost the whole county is getting slammed right now. Same thing once you go back out to Somerset County right now. The rain's starting to get heavier. There are the storms I talked about in Fort Lee. The Hudson Valley's a little quieter right now, although Fairfield County from Stamford to Norwalk and New Canaan, some heavy downpours there.
Another SVR just got issued. Where's this one?
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Bergen County in northeastern New Jersey,
This New York City?
southern Westchester County in southeastern New York, Bronx County in southeastern New York, Manhattan in southeastern New York until 6 p.m.
Yep, New York City.
At 4:53 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Englewood or near Bergenfield and is nearly stationary.
2 boroughs are in this.
60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Riverdale around 5 p.m. East Tremont around 5:10 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Probably over Washington Heights. That's where they think this came from. Yep.
Bergen County in northeastern New Jersey, southern Westchester County in southeastern New York, Bronx County in southeastern New York, New York, Manhattan County in southeastern
Listen to how slow it's being played on KZZ31. Yeah.
over Englewood or near Bergenfield and is nearly stationary. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, Radar indicated. Impact. Minor hail damage.
Another rare SVR for New York City, toned on KZZ31, folks.
This severe thunderstorm will be near Riverdale around 5 p.m.
Yep.
East Tremont around 5:10 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
This is New York City.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. for the following counties: Bergen, New Jersey.
So the radar's really been lighting up. You know, if it's sunny where you are and you're thinking about running out, it's not the time to do that. These storms are flaring up in a hurry, and you run into these, visibility goes down to zero, water starts rising, and you're putting on your hazards. You're in a dangerous situation. You don't want to do that right now. Let me tell you where the problem spots are right now. Near Bridgewater, New Jersey, very heavy thunderstorm. That warning until 5:15 for Hunterdon, Middlesex, and Somerset County, impacting places like East Brunswick and New Brunswick. Winds up to 60 miles an hour in some of these storms. On top of that, you see the green lines here? These are all flash flood warnings. So we've seen several inches of rain in this area across parts of central New Jersey, from South Brunswick all the way to Homedale. This warning until 5:30. That's for Hunterdon, Mercer, and Middlesex County. And then an area extended down through Brick, New Jersey. It's headed toward Toms River. So rough right down the Garden State Parkway. This area, and I'm going to show you a picture from the GWB in just a second. Very heavy thunderstorms been sitting over Fort Lee now for about 15-20 minutes, and you have this all across the Bronx, whether you're headed up through the Cross County or the Hutch. It's a nightmare up I-95 to about Rye. Still heavy downpours along the South Shore of Suffolk County, and especially over to Fire Island, I should say. The Hudson Valley's quiet for now, but this will expand westward through the evening hours. But you see where the hot spot is over central New Jersey, starting to develop around New York City and the Connecticut coast as well.
Now you tone for Westchester?
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash.
Oh, this is a flash flood warning.
Monmouth County until 9 p.m.
Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the Warren area.
That was from the earlier SVR.
1 and 3 inches of rain have fallen.
Yep.
Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the Warren area. Flash flooding is already occurring, with several road closures already being reported. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding caused by thunderstorms.
Yep.
Source: radar. Impact: life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include Long Branch, Asbury Park, Tinton Falls, Red Bank, Elbaron, Allenwood, Eatontown, West Long Branch, Rumson, Little Silver, Oceanport, and Neptune City.
Right by Thunder
This
106
includes the
Transmitter.
following highways: Interstate 195 in New Jersey between mile markers 33 and 34. Garden State Parkway between mile markers 98 and 107. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 9 p.m. for the following county: Monmouth, New Jersey.
All right, what's going on, KZC? What are you toning now? What are you toning now? Wait, now it's being toned on both KWO and KZC, so it's back-to-back.
For flash flood warning for southeastern Bergen County and northeastern New Jersey.
Let me play it on here. Uh-oh, sorry, guys.
County in southeastern New York until 7:45 p.m.
The plug just came loose.
At 4:58 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the Warren area.
Top of the hour.
Between 1 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the Warren area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly.
They said Nassau County.
Flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other
There it is right here.
low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Yonkers, New Rochelle, Mont Haven, East Tremont, Hackensack, Glen Cove, Bergenfield, Rye, Ridgefield, Great Neck, Throgs Neck Bridge, Harlem, Riverdale, Co-op City, Fort Lee, Englewood, Port Washington, Bronxville, City Island, and Sands Point.
Great Neck?
Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads.
My family's in
Most
Great Neck.
flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. for the following county: Bergen, New Jersey, and the following counties in New York: Bronx, Nassau, Manhattan, and Westchester.
Oh my God, is Northern Boulevard gonna get flooded?
Flash flood.
They don't have good storm drains over there in that area. Not just that, I'm very worried Middle Neck Road's gonna get flooded too, because that hilly stretch, forget it. That's not good right now. It's 5 o'clock. People are coming home from work right now. Another one! And KZZ31's toning this one too.
New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Interton County in northwestern New Jersey, central Morris County, northern Somerset County, north central Middlesex County, until 6 p.m.
Oh boy.
At 5:05 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Millington, 7 miles south of Morristown, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Additional thunderstorms are along a line west of Millington, and areas of damaging downburst winds can occur.
Possibly a
Hazard,
tornado.
60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to vehicles is possible. Wind damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Morristown, Somerville, Bridgewater, Dover, Madison, Middlesex, Florham Park, East Hanover, Lincoln Park, Bound Brook, Chatham, Boonton, Rockaway, Morris Plains, Mendham, Flemington, Mountain Lakes, High Bridge, Riverdale, and Clinton. This includes the following highways: Interstate 78 in New Jersey between mile markers 8 and 42.
Don't forget Drew University.
Interstate 80 in New Jersey between mile markers 38 and 48. Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 14 and 53. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In addition to large hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
So right now, big picture is you've got central and northern New Jersey into New York City, lower Westchester, Connecticut, and Long Island, all in the core of some of the heaviest storms. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings across the area right now, and those are on top of the flash flood warnings. We've got rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches an hour as these storms sit over the same place. So this one's over Bergen, over Fort Lee. I mean, the GWB, it's just been a mess this evening. And over the Bronx, I mean, whether it's over the Mosholu right now, very heavy downpours. Up the Hutch, tremendous lightning on the way from Rye to Greenwich. Severe thunderstorm warning 6 o'clock tonight until 6 o'clock. Bergen, Bronx, into Manhattan, and Westchester as well, impacting places like New Rochelle. This thunderstorm warning, this is until 6 o'clock for Hunterdon, Middlesex, Morris, and Somerset. Just want to zoom in where these purples are. I mean, some of the worst of this is in between places like Bernardsville and Berkeley Heights. And there could be 1-inch hail, you're talking quarter-inch hail, and then 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. So it's a dual threat of the flooding and the winds. Then all these flash flood warnings going on across Monmouth and Middlesex. I will say that Middlesex and Monmouth, at least northern Middlesex and Monmouth, the rain has gotten a little lighter, but it's still some very heavy downpours just to the northwest of Manalapan. And then you see from Brick to Toms River, severe thunderstorm warning until 5:45 for Ocean County. This is a look off to the south. Let me just change the camera. I want to see if we can see what's going on in some other views. Because, again, it's really a case of like the have and have not. So I want to just punch home the case that when we look at, let's say, off to the south here, and let me just find the GWB cam, which is always difficult to find in some of our routers, but there it is. So, okay, so that's what I want to say. Look at that picture of Fort Lee as you have a driving rain and very difficult conditions with low visibility.
SVR and XX.
New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Western Union County in northeastern New Jersey, southwestern Essex County in northeastern New Jersey until 6 p.m. At 5:16 p.m.,
Yep, and it got
a
toned
severe
on
thunderstorm
KZZ.
was located over Millington or near Morristown, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Summit around 5:30 p.m. Milburn around 5:40 p.m. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter inside a strong building.
Summit's
Stay
a
away from
densely
windows.
populated area.
Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Yep, this is from Mount Holly.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash flood warning for North Central Middlesex County, South Central Morris County, Somerset County, East Central Hunterdon County in northwestern New Jersey
Until 9:30 p.m.
until
It's
9:30 p.m.
Okay, good. KZC's throwing it. I fixed the signal.
Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area.
I'm going to say New
Flash flooding is
Brunswick.
ongoing or
I got a
expected
feeling
to
it's New
begin
Brunswick.
shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar and automated gauges. Impact, flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include New Brunswick, Somerville, Somerset, Bridgewater, Middlesex, Bound Brook, Manville, Mendham, Flemington, Teapeck and Gladstone, Far Hills and Millstone. This includes the following highways: Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 4 and 32. Interstate 78 in New Jersey between mile markers 23 and 42. This includes the following streams and drainages: Backbrook Raritan, Primrose Brook Hackensack Passaic, Blackbrook Hackensack Passaic, Ireland Brook Raritan, Simonson Brook Raritan, Wickachia Creek Middle Delaware Musconetch Cong, Green Brook Raritan, Bedham Brook Raritan, Harrison Brook Hackensack Passaic, West Branch Middle Brook Raritan, Millstone River Raritan, Leamington River Raritan, Bound Brook Raritan.
With the latest observation here. So it's a dangerous storm with 1 to 2 inches an hour rainfall rates, flooding the north shore of the island as well, anywhere from Queens up to, let's say, about Glen Cove. Heavier downpours there with this warning over Huntington and Morris in Somerset till 6 o'clock. Another warning in Ocean County until 5:45, another 13 minutes there. And all these flash flood warnings continue in places like East Brunswick, just north of Manalapan. We've got multiple rounds of severe thunderstorms off to our west. It is going to be a long, stormy evening, and we urge you to not travel here. You see, the storms are going to advance northward a little bit more early evening before tapering intensity.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Monmouth County, northeastern Ocean County until 9:45 p.m.
Yep, that was
At
coming.
5:36 p.m., Doppler
There's
radar
too much
indicated
rain on the ground over
thunderstorms
there.
producing heavy rain in Point Pleasant Beach. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain have fallen along the shore. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. Impact, flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include Toms River, Lakewood, Beechwood, Manasquan, Point Pleasant Beach, Seaside Heights, Lakehurst, Maniloking, Leisure Village East, Brick Township, Leisure Village, and Ramtown. This includes Garden State Parkway between mile markers 80 and 97. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating,
a flash flood warning has been issued until 9:45 p.m. for the following county: Monmouth, New Jersey.
Yep. Flash flood warning! Definitely gonna get toned on KZZ.
Weather Service in Upton has issued a flash flood warning for South Central Bergen County in northeastern New Jersey,
This is
Essex
from
County in northeastern New
Got
Jersey,
toned.
Hudson County in northeastern New Jersey, Eastern Passaic County in northeastern New Jersey, Central Union County in northeastern New Jersey, until 8:45 p.m.
How are you delayed?
5:43 p.m.
Why?
Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen.
Oh boy.
The expected rainfall rate is 1.5 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Newark, Patterson, Passaic, Bloomfield, Orange, Paramus, Summit, Lyndhurst, Milburn, Rutherford, Secaucus, Harrison, Caldwell, Kearney, Fairfield, Union, Teterboro, Clifton, East Orange, and Irvington.
Oh boy.
Turn around. Don't drown when encountering
Route
flooded
17
roads.
and Route 46 are going to
Most
get
flood
flooded.
deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 8:45 p.m. for the following counties in New Jersey: Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Passaic, and Union.
Oh god, I got a feeling New York City's next. This is coming. Here we go! Flash flood warning!
Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash flood warning for West Central.
West Central Warren County in northwestern New Jersey, North Central Lehigh County in eastern Pennsylvania, Central Northampton County in eastern Pennsylvania, Southeastern Carbon County in northeastern Pennsylvania, South Central Monroe County in northeastern Pennsylvania, until 10:30 p.m.
That's the main relayer.
Heavy rain across the 7 p.m. Doppler radar and automated
Nothing
wind
was gonna
gauges
tone that, 'cause
indicated
that's Warren
thunderstorms
County.
producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly.
There's thunder literally right here in
Flash
Queens.
flooding caused by thunderstorms.
But no SVR.
Source: radar and automated gauges.
It's
Impact:
weakened.
flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include Easton, Forks,
I think another warning is about to get toned. Yeah, my internet just came back. Oh no! No! We're gonna have a back-to-back. We're gonna have a back-to-back. It's being toned! It's being toned! This is it! Flood warning, North Shore!
Issued a flash flood warning for northeastern Nassau County in southeastern New York, west central Suffolk County in southeastern New York, until 9:45 p.m. At 6:40 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1.5 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1.5 to 2 inches in 1 hour.
Good job.
Additional rainfall amounts
The biggest alerts of the year.
possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Comac, Huntington Station, Plainview, Hauppauge, Ronkonkoma, Southside, Huntington, Stony Brook, Northport, Oyster Bay, Dix Hills, Smithtown, Woodbury, Bayville, Centerport, Cold Spring Harbor, Brookville, East Northport, Lake Ronkonkoma, and Kings Park.
Oh boy.
Turn around. Don't drown.
This goes all the way to Ronkonkoma?
Most flood deaths
Yeah.
occur in vehicles.
Yeah, Islandia's in this too. Islandia's in this too.
Drive on flooded roads.
There it is.
Please report observed flooding to local emergency services or law enforcement and request they pass this
It's very iffy right now. I think they might have issued a ground stop at MacArthur.
Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 9:45 p.m. for the following counties in New York, Nassau, and Suffolk.
I knew it. They were going to tone it. It was coming. Another flood warning. Where's this one? New Jersey.
Morris County, North Central Somerset County, until 10:45 p.m. At 6:46 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour.
I want to see if it's getting
Flash
toned on
flooding is
KZZ.
ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms.
Let's see.
Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: flooding of small creeks and
Yep.
streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas.
KZZ31
Some
toning it.
locations that may experience flash flooding include Morristown, Dover, Madison, Hopatcong, Florham Park, East Hanover, Lincoln Park, Kinnelon, Chatham, Boonton, Butler, and Wharton. This includes the following highways: Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 29 and 53. Interstate 80 in New Jersey between mile markers 27 and 48.
Yep.
Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 10:45 p.m. for the following counties in New Jersey: Morris and Somerset.
Another one from Warren.
Has issued a flash flood warning for Warren County in northwestern New Jersey,
Yep.
northeastern Northampton County in eastern Pennsylvania, east central Monroe County in northeastern Pennsylvania until 11 p.m. At 6:57 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include East Stroudsburg, Hackettstown, Blairstown, Belvedere, Oxford, Hope, Delaware Water Gap, Columbia, Great Meadows, Vienna, Millbrook, and Alamochi Panther Valley. This includes the following highways: Interstate 80 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 22. Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 312 and 314. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. In hilly terrain, there are hundreds of low water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route.
Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 11 p.m. for the following county: Warren, New Jersey.
What? How did it not get repeated on KZZ31?
Flood advisory in effect until 8:45
Like, if Upton
p.m.
repeats it? Why? Why? I don't understand that.
Flash flood warning for Middlesex County, southeastern Somerset County until 12:45 a.m. At 8:49 p.m., trained weather spotters reported thunderstorms producing heavy rain around South River in central Middlesex County. Between 2 and 3 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches per hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: trained spotters reported. Impact: life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Some locations that may experience flash flooding include New Brunswick, Perth Amboy, Somerset, Edison, Old Bridge, East Brunswick, South Brunswick, Sayreville, North Brunswick, Carteret, Jamesburg, and North Brunswick Township. This includes the following highways: New Jersey Turnpike between exits 9 and 13. Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 6. Garden State Parkway between mile markers 121 and 134. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 12:45 a.m. Wednesday for the following counties in New Jersey, Middlesex, and Somerset.
Severe thunderstorm watch number 60.
Again, Mount Holly. Why don't you repeat the alert? They don't say what it is again on KZZ31. Why?
Issued a flash flood warning for North Central Middlesex County, South Central Morris County.
Alright, everyone, so I think that might be the last of the alerts coming out at the moment. There are currently some flood warnings that are in the Philadelphia area right now, but I'm not really going to dissect that because that's up to the Philadelphia weather people to take care of that. So you know where to find them, and they do a good job covering it, especially WPVI Chief Meteorologist Cecily Tynan. So, and there's other people, Philly WX, I'll give him a shout out. But in any regard, guys, let's focus on what's going on with the flooding. We'll take a look at the New York City tri-state area. I just want to say this. I'm very disappointed in News 12 as usual. I mean, first of all, listen to how the music sounds when they go into their storm report. I hate that music. And then here's the Rain and Beth page. They don't even mention what street that was. But here's the thing that really grinds my gears. It's this lady, Samantha Algieri. She acts so unprofessional as a meteorologist. She's not even in the AMS. How in the world could they put her on the air? Yeah, I don't want to make this a typical Pine Power LI rant video, but let's just focus the topic at hand, please. Alright, so let's get into a couple of the flooding reports that I'm seeing this evening. First things first, Locust Valley, looks like the Locust Valley Office of Emergency Management reported that a vehicle was stuck with floodwaters. There's ongoing rescues at this time right now. We were also getting reports coming in from the Bronx this evening, and we will go find that in a little while. So it was sent out on the bot. There we go. So the Henry Hudson Parkway in the Bronx at 246th Street. So this was at 5:54 this afternoon. That got sent out by IEM bot. Let me make sure I have that right here. See? And then Parkchester section of the Bronx, Cross Bronx Expressway at Castle Hill Road. That also was flooded. So that got reported. Westchester County, we were getting word that there was flooding reported in Mamaroneck on Route 1. That's Boston Post Road. I know that area very well. And then it looks like southbound, was this? No, my bad. Northbound I-95 Express, all lanes were blocked and people were having a hard time trying to access the George Washington Bridge this evening. So, we're going to get into the other reports that I'll quickly go through from the Nassau County Office of yes, let's just type in Nassau and see what comes up in the search bar. Alright, there we go. I knew I would be able to find it. I want to go around... Let's see if I can even find it. Ah! Okay, here we go. So there was flooding reported earlier this evening. Cedar Swamp Road and Elm Avenue in Glutton Cove flooded. Manhasset, Abbey Road and Martin Place flooded. Just trying to see if I can also find the other flooding report we got from the Nassau County traffic management crew in Mineola. Yes, there we go. Port Washington Boulevard, so that's Route 101. This was literally where the fork in the road meets up in the Manhasset-Roslyn area. So that got flooded too. People were stranded in Port Washington. They had no way to get in and no way to get out unless they went out of their way and decided to went through Roslyn and then cut through the other roadway that cuts through North Hempstead Beach Park. So thankfully that did not get flooded. So I think it's more hilly in that area if I'm correct. So thankfully people in Port Washington did have that other option as, you know, best case scenario and that. So let's get into a couple of things I saw. Don't want to make this that long because I want to get right to the public information statement. So let's read this here. So stretches of both the Henry Hudson Parkway and the Palisades Parkway were closed earlier this evening due to flooding being reported. We had flooding reported earlier this evening in Bergen County, New Jersey, as you're seeing here from this eyewitness. According to Alan Nossoff, who is a meteorologist, I think this is from News 12 The Bronx, there was 5.5 inches reported of rainfall in Riverdale. Wow. Not good at all. I wonder in Riverdale, because I know the Henry Hudson Parkway very well, and I've gone through that area numerous times to avoid traffic in the Bronx, and I've cut through the last exit of Cape Box Street to go south. I'm just wondering, you know, was Cape Box Street flooded? See, they're not going to mention that, but you never know. Maybe it'll come out later, but... Hackensack, New Jersey, flooded warning reported too. Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, Route 9W, also flooded. Let me see if I can find Naveen Dhaliwal's post. Let me see if I have any other relevant topics here, because if I don't, then we'll just get right back to Naveen's post. So Naveen Dhaliwal at CBS 2 New York posted that there was flooding on the Cross Bronx Expressway. That was the report that we did read earlier this evening from the IEM bot report. So now what we're going to do to wrap up this recording is we're going to stick to the topic at hand and just focus on the hot spots of the flooding. So we're going to go first to Bergen County, New Jersey, because I think with Bergen it would be a fair place to start off with. So let me make sure that you guys can at least read this. So I don't want anything covering the screen here on OBS. So Bogota reported 4.26 inches. Leonia reported 2.79 inches. Tenafly reported 1 inch. No, I think these numbers may get updated because Paramus may have saw some extra flooding. It's possible. I know that Paramus area very well. Route 17 always gets flooded. Alright, let's go to Essex County. We're going to go to Maplewood. Almost 3 inches of rain fell. Livingston reported 1.5 inches. My bad, 1.75. Alright, so I don't want to go through New Jersey numbers as much, because I want to get right to the Bronx. So look at this, folks. Fordham almost reported 5 inches of rain. Wow. It was really bad up there in Fordham tonight. So we're going to focus now on Nassau County. So Port Washington reported 3.5 inches of rain. Great Neck reported almost 2.5. Oyster Bay 2.17. Levittown 1.5 inches. So pretty much the further south you went, the less rain you got. But if you were in the North Shore tonight, if you were anywhere that was, played earlier tonight on no other radio when I recorded it, it's obvious that, the North Shore might have had one of those historic flooding events. So, indeed not a good situation. Now, West Islip reported 3.21 inches of rain in Suffolk. No numbers, obviously, for Queens, because, I don't think anything eventful happened here in Queens. There you go. I mean, there's a very scary event tonight. And, it is still raining. I mean, I am just going to quickly look on my phone here. And, it's been a very long night for everyone. And could anything get issued overnight? Maybe. Because I'm seeing there's more rain over the Lehigh Valley area of Pennsylvania. I think after this, the rain should stop. But I'm going to let you guys know. Stay tuned here to Andy's Randomness because we may have more alerts to catch this week. Because then after this weekend, I think everything quiets down, hopefully, and we take a break from everything in terms of all the alerts. So that's it. Thank you for watching. And until the next one, please take care.